Hello, guys. I'm here to ask a question that I've been pondering for many years now, and that question is social media fucking up the brains of young men and women? But today, specifically, I'm talking about men. I've kind of come to the conclusion that constantly being bombarded with social media and technology might be screwing up the younger generation of men's brains and making them essentially socially retarded. Now, let me cook. This isn't an insult to anybody. This is more of an analysis of what's going on in society. Human beings were never meant to have this level of constant connection to other people, especially a vitriolic one, because let's be honest, most people on the internet are pieces of crap. And a lot of them will make private profiles to say horrible things to other people because they're miserable and they have nothing better to do with their life. But, anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I think that by consistently being bombarded with social media, younger people, specifically men, aren't getting that social interaction that they require at a young age because they spend most of their time either at home or in front of their cell phones. Now, this sounds like a boomer take. Again, let me cook. But the evidence, which I'm going to show a few examples of, is prevalent to what I'm saying. I genuinely think that having access to social media at such a young age is making young men socially retarded and they can't get girlfriends. They're unable to acquire the skills they need to get jobs. And I know this is a broad brush I'm painting with. I'm not saying all men, but there are a large subset of men that this is affecting. And I could do an entire video on women too, so don't get it twisted. But we're not here to talk about the women today. My point is, we aren't we were never genetically evolved for this level of connectivity, and I think it's messing with our brains. You wake up, you can open up your phone, and you can look at 10 super attractive naked women before you even got out of bed. And then you can also look at what everybody else is doing before you even gotten your ass out of bed, and then you get out of bed and you do your day-to-day stuff and you're still looking at social media, you're still looking at what other people are doing instead of actually going outside and living these situations, instead of looking at it through a cell phone or a computer screen, says the gamer guy. Right, yeah, fair enough. But anyway, let's get into a couple examples here. We're already at 3 minutes and I don't want this video to last forever. Oh god, I gotta get a haircut. That looks ridiculous. Anyways, so first one, and this is from a Reddit group that Shuon had found. Failed my fucking driver's test today. I'm 26 years old and I can't hold a job, I can't get laid, and I can't even drive. I don't deserve flavors. Ouch. Yeah, that's pretty brutal, man.
Drivers, I don't deserve flavors.
I dropped my salad. I fail at everything I do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes. I'm a pathetic imitation of my father. Salad. Yikes.
Salad. I fail at every pose. I'm looking at is this
Classmate said I have school shooter vibes. Bowl of sludge. What? See, these are things people that young guys are posting online. This isn't healthy. This is definitely not healthy, and I'll try to find maybe like one or two more examples because we're already at 4 minutes. Made this cake to celebrate 6 months on heroin. No women could love a creature like me, and this feels great. Wow. But anyways, if in order to do longer form content, I'd have to go to YouTube. But you get my point. This is not healthy. Constantly being on social media, especially at a young age, I feel like is actually making men socially stupid. If you disagree, let me know. But anyways, that's just my thoughts of the day. See ya.